Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. It is patch 6.35 day. A couple things have been added in this patch. A new step for the relic weapons. A new deep dungeon called Ereka Orthos, so that'll be fun. And then we got our last beast tribe for Endwalker, the Loporrits. This is the crafting beast tribe now. We've done the Disciples of War, we've done Disciples of the Land, now it's Disciples of the Hand. So, Dreaming Way, what's up? It's been a long time coming. Cecil, my friend, my chum, my pal, my old earthen flatware. What is that supposed to mean? Am I flat? How delighted am I to finally see you again. You do remember me, don't you? Which one were you again? I am the way whom you helped find his way, Dreaming Way. Okay. You got too many ways. I knew we'd get there eventually. In any case, I'm truly glad to have found you at last. Aetheris is quite a bit larger than one anticipates, isn't it? Yes, it is. And it is ever so intact. A touch of widespread destruction, yes, but you and your friends did a remarkable job saving it. I can see why you prefer to stay. Really, I do. But you must understand, you've left a few of my fellow Loporrits in a bind. Their sole purpose in life was to prepare the moon for mankind, and now now that you're not coming, well, they're depressed. Not to mention bored. I know what that's like. To while away the days drifting from one dull task to another, occasionally bumping into walls. You managed to set me to rights, though. My days of listlessness are over, and I'm happier pursuing music than ever I was before. So I wondered. Could you not help my fellow Loporrits as you helped me? Not all by yourself, of course. I promise I'll be there every hop, skip, and a jump away of the way. Sure. We kind of ruined your plans anyway. I knew you'd agree. It would be best if you met the Loporrits in question yourself. So please join me in Best Way's Burrow as soon as you're able. Sure. To the moon. Thank you. They're in a sorry state at the moment, but surely we can find some way to help. He's so excited. Alright, we're going to the moon. God, it's been a while since I've ever been to the moon. To the moon. They also added like relic tools this patch as well, which I probably will not do. I didn't do the relic tools in the last expansion, so welcome Cecil. Now that you're here, you like to notice that some of the other Loporrits seem a bit floppy. Perhaps if you speak with them, you can get a clearer understanding of their plight. Sure. Once you're done, we shall formulate a plan of action forthwith. Alrighty, we can do that. First things first, let me change my mount. Put that there. Alright, let's see what's going on with our Loporrits. Our Loporrit companions. You know those days that simply feel bad? When the carrots taste bland and nothing sounds like fun and you don't want to talk to your friends even though they're right there? Well, all my days are those days. Oh boy. That doesn't sound good at all. Why do I seem so sad? Oh, I don't know, perhaps because my entire life's work was all for naught? What a question. Yes, a few representatives from Aetheris have come to visit Living Way's new archive, but it's not the same. The moon was supposed to be hustling, bustling even, with people who would all live happily ever after in our wondrous residential facilities. But not a single one of you has moved in. What's your deal? You think my carrots will ever remain untasted by mankind? And what of the Loporrits? Day in and day out, we eat carrots, we grow carrots, and we eat carrots again. It's as if the carrots are growing us. Was this a plot all along? Oh no, maybe. It's entirely possible. It was the plot all along. Alright. I see from your face that you've met some of our wayward ways. Depressing, isn't it? A little bit. I wish I knew how to bring them out of the doldrums. Did you have any idea? Perhaps they can find new dreams of their own. Well, I'll start telling them of your dream. You mean the one about carrots the size of starships, or? Oh, my dream. If each of my fellows had their own dream to guide them, they would be cured of their melancholy as surely as I was. Of course, finding one's dream is easier said than done. Perhaps we can help them in their respective ways by introducing the myriad options available. It took significant trial and error in my case, after all. If we gather the Loporrits who already have dreams together in a centralized location, that should make for a decent start. Just simply show my listless fellows the fun to be had in various pursuits, and BAM! They'll be stuck with inspiration so hard that we'll have to carry them out on stretchers. An operation of this scale will require permission from Livingway, though, and I am but one of the frankly excessive number of Loporrits under her authority. As she often reminds us, our passing whims must be processed in the order they are received. Your whims, on the other paw, are practically the whims of Aetherius itself, and would be prioritized accordingly. You'll lend your support to my petition, won't you? Sure. Alright. Going up. Going up and up and up. It's her! Quickly, put on your best person with Aetherius with high hopes for the future face. Why, Cecilla, what a pleasure to see you. May I say that you're looking especially person-like today. And Dreamway besides. Is there something I can assist you with? I have yet to find a willing instructor in the Asgardian Horn, I'm afraid. Oh no, that is to say, you will have doubtless noticed that many Loporrits' fur is looking less than sleek lately. As to what can be done about it, I see. I've been grappling with the self-same concern. Large-scale projects like the Excitotron are, they're simply insufficient to occupy everyone here. So I say, why not? We have the whole moon at our disposal, and there's no reason a small portion of it should not be dedicated to Loporrit enrichment. That was easy. Yeah, I even know a few folks who I am certain will be willing to share their dreams. Wait just a moment. And here they are. Who are you? First, allow me to introduce Coiningway, where they have the zest for monetary matters big and small, and a dream of minting their own currency. Though your venue will primarily be a marketplace of dreams, you shall doubtless require a more tangible system to ensure your collaborators are compensated fairly. That, I dare say, is where I come in. Rest assured that your participation in my experimental market will be invaluable in improving the moon's viability as an economic power. Managing Way here will also be happy to join you. They were responsible for determining the layout of our facilities, what is that word? Delineating development projects, ensuring goals are met and by each work division, and other such administrative matters. Unfortunately, with the Exodus cancelled, much of their work has dried up and has been difficult to find another suitable outlet for their enthusiasm. According to my projections, each and every stage of this project must needs to be strictly scheduled in order to meet target metrics. Would you like to see my charts? Oh, charts! Oh, fortunately we are to be working with true experts in whatever it is that you said. As well as Cecil, of course. You will be staying, I hope. Do I have to? There's no greater expert in helping Loporrits find the dreams than you. Even should we scour the moon, nay, the universe. If I may. We will require a skilled artisan if we were to meet our goals. My files indicate that you have significant experience in this area. I have already added your name to the list of staff. It would be disruptive to remove it now, so I too must ask for your cooperation. Well, what the fuck? They didn't even ask me beforehand. I have other commitments. Fine. Let's build some dreams. Fuck my other commitments. Phew, I feel much better knowing you will be here to help. Do try to avoid causing Cecil undue trouble, yes? Now, I have taken the liberty of designating a space for your activities. Just beyond that door is a room which we never assigned a real purpose. We've been using it for storage, but no one will be terribly put out if you use it as your venue. Okay. I cannot thank you enough, Living Way. I suppose the best way to show my gratitude would be to put that room and my staff here to good use. Come along, everyone. I fear that you may not know what trials lie in wait. One trial in particular. Whatever shall we do with our most wayward way? What trial is that? That's ominous. Alright. Let's go see what's going on over here. This is our future, and this is our area. I didn't think it was possible to dream any bigger than I already have, but look at this place. Got potential. Got what looks to be a stage over there. Got a little market area where probably all the vendors are going to be. It still needs a lot of work before we can open to the dreamless public. But however, so without further ado, if I may, before we begin to build, it is vital that we clarify our vision to ensure unity of our purpose and stoke the flames of motivation. Otherwise, we shall find ourselves giving up halfway through. Or worse, executing inefficient processes. I see. In that case, I suppose my vision is to build a stage for musical performances. That is my dream, after all. We will also require a commercial area wherein my new currency can change paws. I imagine we might procure a variety of merchandise as well. No objections here. Then I assume you'll take care of the most tedious labor. Meanwhile, I shall be polishing my currency, meditating upon the finer points of value determination. I can scarcely wait to begin pricing. As far as labor is concerned, I'm happy to contract building way services. The construction systems at his disposal should see our tasks carried out that much swifter. That said, the components we use in our construction efforts will be greatly benefit from a master craftswoman's touch. Cecil, that is your responsibility. Sure. I like your attitude, Cecil. I can see that you go far here. For the moment, you should focus on creating components for the frame Dreaming Way stage. It is vital that we prevent any wibbling, wobbling, and outright collapse. I've taken charge of our inventory, so you need only deliver the fruits of your labor to me. Fuck me. That should be everything you need, but if you require additional raw materials, you'll find this streaming support fully stocked. Alright. Mr. Robot. Alright. Crafting. We need to do... Oh, it's the green ones. The green ones are always the story-based ones. Alright, right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, my hotbars are all kind of like fucked up a little bit. Because when it comes to crafting, I'm not quite sure how I should set up my hotbars, honestly. Because the crafting's changed so much since Shadowwalker? My fucking god, Shadowbringers. Alright. Lord. What am I doing? Oh. Easy. Thanks for the crafting for the tribal quests aren't hard. At least not right now. This is precisely what I asked for. Well done, Tesla. Now, for reliability reasons, I must ask you to wait here during construction. Pray give us a few moments to activate the building systems. Sure. What do we got? We got lights. Behold the stage of my dreams, from which we shall share the joys of music with all Loporrit kind. You see, you got a DJ too. Impressive, is it not? Even more so when we turn up the music. The disco. I like the disco balls. That's shaped as a rabbit ears. It's a rave. I wrote this one myself. Doesn't it make you want to hippity hop? I do like the disco style of the Charlene music. Allow me to draw your attention to this shopping station. When you're handsomely rewarded with my original Loporrit carrots, you will doubtless enjoy spending them here. It's so colorful now. You certainly have outdone yourself, though I still have my doubts as to whether you'll find anyone to purchase that slide. It's a big slide. But wait, there's more, if you'll kindly follow me. I do like the music, though. Oh. Ooh. Not bespeaks a well-run organization with a plentiful financial returns like uniforms. I do feel more official now. These shirts should keep our mutual goals at the foremost of our minds. My friend mentioned to me that the bards and musicians of Aetherius often don particular accessories, so the glasses seemed appropriate for Dreaming Way. And now we can locate our leader at a distance. Thank you, Cuningway. That you do lend a certain way, possibly of expectation. I will do my utmost not to disappoint. Trying to crowd. Pardon me, what is this place? I couldn't help but follow the music in here. Before I knew what was happening, I had hopped all the way here. This, my friend, is a workshop. The workshop of dreams? Yeah, workshop. Let's go with that. That does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Almost musical. In any case, feel free to stay for as long as you like. They had the carrots. It's like that one emote, except it's like a carrot. It's funny. Where am I? Everyone looks so happy. Am I allowed to join in? Oh, I wish someone could tell me what to do. If I may. I do hope they find their way. Sure, there's a dream out there for everybody. I'm sure there is. Thank you for helping out making mine a reality. But we're just getting started. There's still plenty of dreams out there to make space for, and Loporrit's lure into our helpful clutches. I'm counting on you, Cecil. Oh. What is this ruckus? Can't they just be quiet? Hopping around like fools won't change anything one whit. Uh-oh. What a Debbie Downer. Who's that? Dreamway's workshop is now open to the public. Patrons can dance the night away at the Music King station or shop until you flop at the shopping station. There's much to be done yet, however, we feature offers to find a new purpose, continue to expand the workshop to see what the dreams that may come. Alright. Trouble quest unlocked! Alright. For your convenience, Loporrits have linked the teleportation portal in the Dreaming Way workshop to one near the Aetherite. Okay, cool. Alright. What do we got for our base wares? We got... what the fuck that is. We got some materia. We got some tools. I like the music. It's catchy. And then we got the quests. Okay. This will be interesting to see what this eventually becomes. So yeah, we still got 2 rooms right there. So there's at least 2 rings to go right there. Maybe something will happen with this. There's another room right there. So yeah. Interesting. What's your deal? Oh. Alright. So, that's gonna be it for this part. Like all Beast Tribe quests, they're, you know, I will be back when I'm able to go up to the next rank, which should be fairly quick, honestly. So, once we're ready to go up to the next rank, we'll be back. Alright, we are back. We're ready to go out to the next rank. So, Dreaming Way, what is up? Whew. What's up, man? Our musicking station is a rousing success. I must admit that I understand less than half of what Cuningway says about the circulation of carrots, but they seem rather pleased with the shopping station's results as well. I did wish we had more dreams on offer, however. They cannot possibly be enough to satisfy every Loporrit's needs. Passions, dreams, passion, ingenuity. I believe I know a Loporrit who can help. A Loporrit with a vision? Nay, a dream? Just so, she adores fixing all manner of things, whether they need it or not. May have some difficulty convincing her to set up a station here, however. Surely we can convince her if we try. What's her name? Repairing Way. She has been rather fixated on the machines in Greatest Endwalker of late, so I shouldn't be surprised to find her there. In that case, then let's sally forthwith. And by us, I of course, you and me, Cecila, we require your powers of persuasion as a person of theorists. Sure. Just so I can check it out. Alright. Turn on the image. Again, I think I made it before when we first ever got here, but this place is very unnecessarily big. But then again, when you're trying to fit a whole planet's population in here, what did you expect? Hello, lady. Pardon me, are you Repairing Way? That I am, and you are... I am Dreaming Way, and this is the illustrious Cecila. We're here to invite you to join a project of utmost import. Oh, and what would that be? Yes, I can see why that problem sorely needs fixing. I can't reach half of the mechanisms in Beastway's burrow for melancholy Loporrits draping themselves about. Even so, my paws are quite full, I'm afraid. Should I be derelict in my repair duties, that we'll even be shorter on supporters than we already are. Or the moon will go flying off into the great expanse, and then where would we be? Good point. I should hate to inconvenience everyone by hurling us into the cosmos. I can recommend someone with similar talents, however. His name is Inventing Way. He is quite mechanically inclined. And you think he would be willing to assist? Oh my, yes. He's been more than happy to help in the past. I would call upon him more often, in fact, if only his repairs weren't so experimental. In any case, you need only say that your project will allow him to work with machines, and he shall doubtless agree without any further consideration. I'm certain he will be happier experimenting freely in your workshop than operating within the confines of practicality out here. Why, just the other day, I asked him to repair one of the character creation stations, and next I knew, the thing had sprouted limbs and was dancing about to improve sprinkler efficacy. He certainly sounds like my kind of Loporrit. Do you know where we might find him? To the north of here, perhaps? I've noticed that he enjoys gazing out upon the machinery while he considers his next hair-brained schematic. Thank you ever so much for your assistance. Oh, best of luck with the repairs. Alright. Time to make our plea with somebody else. Go over there. Alright. Well, Matt, are you Inventing Way? Who's asking? As I say, how may I help you? Ugh. Repairing Way told us you might be willing to join us in Hopper's hold. You see... Sweet Mother Heidelin, I thought you were here for a repair job, but you're saying that I can make any machine I dream up? Essentially, yes. Anything I can dream of, huh? This is the greatest day of my life! Oh. That is to say, I would be delighted to join you. I enjoyed working on machines with a normal amount. Something tells me your normal amount is excessive. It was I who invented the supporters, in fact. Granted, I didn't anticipate that your people would turn out to be so small, which inevitably resulted in the supporters identifying them as unauthorized organisms and initializing their murderous rampage sequences. But I wanted to fix that. If I had been given the chance, I know I could have. Project management, though, wanted to go another way. Preparing ways offered a few odd jobs to keep me occupied while I look for a new role, but I think my innovative take on carrot cultivation may have been the last straw. Which is why I'm truly grateful for a position where I can be myself. How can I possibly thank you? Dreaming way, and no thanks necessary. I only hope you'll do your best to share your dream with our fellow Loporrits. You bet I will. I'll share it like no one has ever shared before, and then they'll see. They'll all see. That's to say, I look forward to working with you. I have a large number of projects in mind, so I may bring along a few friends with the time on their paws, and... No! What? Did you forget something? What am I ever gonna do to find my pneumatic saw? All my best tools were reappropriated when I was dismissed from my position. Why don't you come back to the Dreaming Workshop and discuss the managing way? They have a way to find what we need. That's good because I need a great many things. I'll be setting up a whole new station, so please come and find us in Hopper's Hole when you have the chance. Okay. I'm so excited to get started. Alrighty, right. Whoa! I can never figure out which teleport is. There we go. Alright, what am I doing? We're going over there, huh? Alright. Welcome back. As expected, Managing Way turned Inventing Way's request into a tidy and particular list, then hopped off to oversee their procurement. They did mention something that they would like you to prepare. What was it again? Ah, yes. Installation suitable for preventing any unwanted shocks or conflagrations. That seems simple enough, doesn't it? They even provided the necessary materials. Convenient. If you run out, of course, feel free to ask the Dreaming Supporter for more. Alright. Machine supplies. That was easy. I do hope you enjoyed crafting those items. If you're satisfied with what you made, take them off your paws. Here you go. Good heavens, such fine quality. Have you ever thought of changing your name to Crafting Way? I'll leave you to think about that while I get Inventing Way set up. No doubt he is itching to astound us with his creations. Alright. Oh. Oh. Fancy! Oh, I'm astounded. Also confounded, but mostly astounded. Rest assured that this was merely the warm-up for the sprint. Ah, my mind races with ideas. Ooh, fancy robots. They certainly are unique. I dare say even I would struggle to find a use for most of these. But as we never specified you do, live your dream, I suppose it's only fair to rate your performance above average. And here they come, my disciples! Gaze upon these machines and let those inspiration flow through you. Welcome to Dreaming Workshop. If anyone would like to try their positive dreams that we haven't displayed, please do inquire about our free trials. Wait, you have a trial program? So what exactly are these supposed to do? You're not gonna explain this, are you? Probably not. Oh, it's the black cloth Loporrit. Looks like a homeless Loporrit. And now useless machines. Is it not enough that we have no use ourselves? If I can use this ironic display to demonstrate the depths of our irrelevance, my petition to reactivate the hibernation station may at last be approved. Struggle to your heart's content, my friends. Show us the meaning of futility. Oh, Debbie Downer. Who the fuck is this? What was that? Is that Living Way? Someone who's not interested in the machining station, it seems. But we have plenty of Loporrits who are, and that's what matters. If we continue to draw such enthusiastic crowds each state— oh shit, I skipped it. My bad! No, I hit the touchpad! Alright, whatever. The Dream Workshop is now home to a brand new machine station, many technological wonders besides. There's much yet to be done, however, if each Loporrit is to find a new purpose. Continue expanding the workshop to see what dreams may come! Look at that. Alright, nice. Fancy. We're getting there. Alright, cool. That's gonna be it for this one, so once we're able to go up to the next rank, we will be back. Hello, alright, I almost did my intro. My bad. God damn. Alright, we're back to do another rank. So we're moving along quite nicely. So, Dreaming Way, what is up? Too few cooks? Maybe you're making a kitchen this time? Take the image off! Machining station was surpassed our wildest imaginings. What are those things? Mechanical mysteries aside, we've got a good crowd, yet I know we can do more. I feel it in my ears. I asked the others if they had any ideas, and apparently Managing Way has it all planned out. Managing Way, can you share your thoughts with Cecila? Certainly. Consider, if you will, the traditional Loporrit diet. Carrots, carrots, and more carrots. Many of us, myself included, have in fact subsided exclusively on carrots. Contact with people of Aetheris, however, has revealed a whole world of non-carrot foodstuffs, in addition to fascinating trades and traditions entirely centered around food. If a Loporrit's heart harbored a secret passion for such cuisine, how would they know? They would not, until they visited one of our one-of-a-kind cooking station, that is. A delicious idea, is it not? I'm genuinely asking. I too have eaten Nampa carrots, you see. And thus, we arrive at our primary issue, staffing. There are a few Loporrits with sufficient knowledge of cuisine. What about Pudding Way? And both of them seem like good choices. Oh no. Oh no. Hopper's Hut would have been stuck to the brim with pudding before the day is out. The acoustics would be dreadful. I doubt Inventing Way's machines are pudding proof. No. Perhaps we should ask Cooking Way after all. There truly is no Loporrit for the job. Unfortunately, he's currently studying with the Charlayans. We need to coax him back to the moon if he has to work with us. Perhaps you won't need coaxing. We won't know until we try. No, I don't fancy wandering through the city by myself again, with what the gleaners running to and fro. They never watch while swinging those pointy knees of theirs. Please, would you come and check me from the knees? Oh no! They're gonna get punted. I'm in your debt! Together we shall brave the fearsome Aetherite Plaza. He acts like Charlotte is a war zone. It's not that bad. If Lalafels can walk around Chelan, fine. I'm sure you can. Alright. Oh boy. All those people, all those knees. But we must approach up here to inquire as to Cooking Way's whereabouts. Not that the folk of Aetherius are terribly good at telling us Loporrits apart. Perhaps we can begin by simply asking if they've seen any Loporrits about. Aside from me, that is. Shall we? Alright, sure. Where am I going? Let's go over here. Hey, man. I did see Loporrit not long ago. In fact, they were watching diners at the last stand and muttering about something. Pudding? Yes, I could have sworn they were murmuring. How's the pudding? Most peculiar. I have a sneaking suspicion that your mystery mutterer is not the Loporrit we're looking for, but I appreciate the information nonetheless. Obviously, it's Pudding Way. What do we got? Seeing so many shops lined up, I can't help but feel excited. Who knows what's in store? We wanted the other Loporrits to experience the same sense of anticipation, so Managing Way and I used this place as a reference for the Dreaming Workshop. Can you tell? I can see kind of some similarities. Yeah, I can see the similarities. Going, who do I talk to? Loporrits? Yes, I do recall seeing a few of your kitten earlier this morning. One appeared to be off at the last stand, while the other was walking around the stadium. Chalans truly are as knowledgeable as they say. Thank you, good sir. Alright. Well, we know where to go. The stadium, but obviously we gotta go up here to figure out what our next bit of information is. Sit here. Gazing at it from the faraway moon, we always imagined Aetherius to be the most beautiful place. And truly it is. I'm glad it's still here. Well, it's a nice place. Oh, another Loporrit. This must be my lucky day. I was indeed to speak with one of your kind about his research into the Far Eastern recipes. A particular interest of mine. I must say that fellow has a good taste. Recipes, you say? Why, that must have been Cooking Way. Do you happen to know where he went? Not precisely, though he headed out towards the west side of town. Perhaps he went to research more recipes. In any case, your assistance in this matter has been greatly appreciated. Based on what we gleaned thus far, I believe the unidentified Loporrit headed for the stadium is most likely our Cooking Way. In which case, we shall be right on his tail. Alright. Thankfully, we can use Aetherites now. With, escorts. Alright. Cooking Way! Salutations, Cooking Way. Dreaming Way, is that you? What happened to your clothing? It's very yellow. Well, since you asked. heavens! I had no idea that our fellow Loporrits were in such dire straits. It's only right that I do what I can to help them. That was easy. And I must admit that I am eager to test the many recipes I have learned here in Aetheris. I know I've been a bit fixated upon carrots in the past, but I'm a changed Loporrit now. There's a whole world of flavor out there, and it's time that we brought it to the best ways burrow. Huzzah! Flavor! Of course, I will need a kitchen. I can provide my own pots and pans, but I would appreciate your assistance in dishes and utensils. Most of Aetheris' cuisine is not so conducive to gnawing as one might expect. Leave it to us. I saw a chopstick once. Yes, about that. It would probably be best for you to consult Master Dickon at the last stand about the details. To show you what you need to prepare and in what quantities. Okay. Meanwhile, I shall return to the burrow and begin preparing my kitchen. There's much to be done. Thank heavens he agreed. Let's go and speak with this Master Dickon. I imagine he'll have a rough idea of what utensils are, but it never hurts to get a second opinion. Forks, spoons, and knives! Alright. Scholar's Harbor. Alright, sir. Wow, this is my favorite temporary server. And I see you brought one of the cute little moon fellows too. Tableware for the Loporrits? Well, why not? You'll need dishes and bowls, of course, some cutlery, perhaps tablecloths, and a mat as well. One moment, I'll make a list. This should be everything. Thank you very much. Don't mention it. Just save a place for me. I'll get up there one of these days. Please do. I'll even send you a proper invitation once we're operational. Speaking of which, it's time we return to Hopper's Hold. Those sticks won't chop themselves. Alright, back to the moon! Moonbound! Ew. That's not what I wanted to do. No! No! Where am I gone? Right here? Ah, there you are. After Master Dickens listened over to Managing Way, of course. Preparations are well underway. They did ask me to ask you to craft a few things, though, if you don't mind. Specifically, fancy table mats. Oh, how exciting! I have the necessary supplies here, so you can set to work straight away. You know, I'm not quite sure how a carpenter can make fancy table mats, but that sounds like a job for like a weaver. But okay. Don't blame me if they're wooden. As always, we stock the drinking support with surplus supplies, so feel free to ask for more in case of unforeseen misfortune. I've had to care for every time I've accidentally hopped too hard on one of our components. Alright. Cecil, I trust your work to plan. Imagine you always plan, that is. Here you go. Oh shit, skip the dialogue. What do you say? Oh, is that what those are supposed to look like? Fascinating. Cooking away has already managed his kitchen according to his very exacting preferences, so we should have everything we need to get started. Hope you worked up an appetite. Alright, let's check out this place. Ooh. Fancy, colorful. Look at all the sweets. Feast your eyes on the cooking station. What shall we eat first? Welcome! Do taste what has made dishes you like. Each recipe has been prepared with loving care. If you have any questions about the flavors or techniques involved, I should be more than happy to instruct you. We got some cake and pudding. We got, was that a smoothie? Smoothie and some ice cream. Tall, dark, it's short, small, and gruesome over there. I remember that Loporrit. I still like to speak with them, but they're always running off. The cooking station is now open, serving the hungry Loporrits of Hoppers Hold and beyond. There's much yet to be done, however, if each is to find a new purpose. Continue expanding the workshop to see what dreams may come. I'm liking it so far. Nice. So, we got one more station we gotta make, right there. So that'll probably be next. And I'm almost positive like this might be like the last big finale upgrade. It's gotta be. Makes a little sense why this would not be an upgrade for the final one. So, we're getting there. We got potentially two more upgrades to go through. So, it's looking pretty nice. So, we're ready to go off to the next rank. We will be back. Alright, we are back for the next rank. So, Dreaming Way. What's the plan now? Oh, teamwork makes the dream work. Cecily, you recall that curious character who you've seen, for lack of a better term, lurking about Hopper's Hold, don't you? Well, I hear tell that they also spend a great deal of time lurking about the Watcher's Palace. A regular lurking way, that one. In any case, it seems that the Dreaming Workshop isn't meeting their needs. I should like to ask them how we can be more helpful. Would you join me? Sure. Oh, perfect! I've already checked all our nooks and crannies, and so with any luck, they'll be lurking by the Watcher's Palace as we speak. Alright. Where am I going? Way over there? Alright, fine. Going to the moon's surface. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Perhaps I grew tired of the view and decided to take to lurking elsewhere. Oh, he's right there. Oh, it's them! Quickly, before they slip away! Alright, let's see what this guy's story is. Hail, my good way! If I'm not mistaken, you have come to enjoy the offerings of our dreaming workshop a number of times, have you not? Enjoy? Hardly. Though I suppose watching you pointlessly exert yourselves has been entertaining, though. That's, good? But I was hoping that we might assist you in finding a dream of your own. And what is it you expected me to dream of? Fanciful machines? Colorful cuisines? I think not. Thought the people of Etheirys to delight in them, such pursuits are meaningless, one and all. I cannot say I agree. No matter, your exertions have their place in supporting my petition to Livingway. When she authorizes my hibernation, I shall dream sweet dreams at last. He's very moody, just like his name states. Moody Ashen Loporrit. So their dream is to sleep. That is a lot of nonsense, if I do say so myself. You can hardly follow your dreams while you're asleep. Perhaps Livingway will understand better than I do. Sounds like our ashen-furred friend has spoken of this matter to her before. Alright, let's go find out what she knows. Why is it so difficult to find anyone today? Livingway! Huh. There you are, Livingway. May we have a word? So soon? I thought your project was proceeding apace. Overall, yes, but we're struggling with one way in particular. Are you familiar with one with an ashen-furred Loporrit? Red eyes, mysterious, absolutely adorable until they open their mouth. Oh yes, I was aware they had paid a visit to Hopper's Hold, but I wasn't aware that you were aware. Perhaps you may have yet to see where I have not. You were aware, Cessa, that the Loporrits were created to prepare the moon for man's arrival, and that these preparations required substantial time and effort. Yes. All bent toward our common goal in their own way, but some Loporrits went above and beyond. One in particular. Very same. This most passionate of ways took the name Counseling Way. Their role was to lend a listening ear to provide advice to the people of Etheirys. Something we anticipated would be sorely needed, given the abrupt displacement you all were to face. More than any other, they sought to understand your people. They studied, they practiced, and they looked forward to the day when they would finally meet you. As you can imagine, the change of plans came as a terrible shock. They became uninterested in their former pursuits, and are adamant that not of worth remains for them to do. I was unable to persuade them otherwise, and after some time, they disappeared from the burrow altogether. It was shortly thereafter that other Loporrits began sighting an ashen-furred way wandering Mar Lamentorum. Oh dear. Even I didn't recognize them at first. I wondered whence this new way had sprung. Then I watched them stand out there, gazing at the sky at Etheirys, and I realized it was the group that had changed them, a loss too heavy to bear. came as no surprise when they asked to be put back into hibernation. Yet I cannot allow it. Even with the final days averted, there must be a place for us in the world. I know there is. We need to only reach out our paws. I said as much, but as if they cannot hear me. And no matter how many times I refuse them, they return with their petition for eternal sleep. It would be a tragedy to lose a Loporrit with so much love in their heart. We must find a way to help them, to give them a new dream. Not that I know what that would be. Thank you for telling us this living way. We should ask the others for help. This matter is of dire import. I shall see you in Hopper's Hold soon then. A moment, Cecilla. If anyone can save Counseling Way, it's you lot. Then they can be saved. I must believe that. So please, do everything in your power. On behalf of Loporrit kind, I beseech you. I'll do what I can. I've saved countless many people before, so what makes this any different? Lord. There you are. Kami must bring management into our confidence. So, what do we do? This Counseling Way has visited the workshop several times, correct? Yet we have seen no measurable results thus far. And they are not the only Loporrits who have been dissatisfied with our offerings. Though a significant portion have gravitated to the dreams on display, many remain uninterested. We must try a different tack, one that targets this demographic specifically. I see, but what could a Loporrit do? Loporrit who doesn't fancy music or mechanics or mealtime possibly enjoy? We might look at what else they have in common. What's that? Assuming my mental register is correct, and it usually is, the remaining wayward ways had roles that would have involved direct contact with the people of Etheris. In addition to consulting roles like counseling ways, there were those specializing in grouping or in guiding the people around our facilities, interpreting, and other aspects of hospitality. Oh, that means all of them would have been especially disappointed to find out that our guests weren't coming. They could hardly carry out their work alone. Alone? What if we didn't wait for them to take interest in a new dream all by themselves? If we bring everyone together to work toward a common goal, it may remind them what it's like to have a purpose again. Teamwork is key, but to be sure, but what sort of project would we give them? What? Do you have any idea, Cecilla? Not singing. Please, no singing. Never underestimate the value of art. Art has many forms, such as painting. Look at these walls we have. Sure, they could have a touch of paint. Or a mural. Especially when self-to art is a proven means of processing negative experiences, though some may prefer medium rather than paint. Never fear, I shall arrange for a variety of supplies. At minimum, I'm almost at medium. We can expect to attract Counseling Ways to attract attention once more. Just where we want them, paying attention. For the time being, let us focus on gathering as many wayward ways as possible. With you here, it should be easy. Even the most listless Loporrit would jump at a chance to work together with a representative of mankind. We only need to find them again. Oh God. Where am I going? Going way out there. But the map, it looks like it doesn't look like a long walk, but in reality it actually is, considering how massive this place is. You want to create something together? Is that allowed? I can't see much of a point in it. Yeah, I can hardly refuse a request from a person with theorists, even now. Alright, there's one. Express my feelings through art? That sounds difficult. Though if it helps people, or even just you, I suppose we could give it a try. It's working! Our power of persuasion is at it again. Right there. Painting? I don't know much about art, I'm afraid. But if you insist, I can join you as moral support. Our job was supposed to be helping people in need, after all. Alright, that was easy. Alright, I'm going over here. Thanks to persuasive personing, we have more participants than we know what to do with. Just, of course. Managing Way always knows what to do. Speaking of which, they asked you to create a few palettes. Some of our painters would like to use a great many colors. As always, Management provides supplies for your convenience, and ours. More can be had at the Dream Supporter if you need them. Alright. I might step away. Shit. Alright. Alright, I need... I did the wrong one! Alright, sir. Here's your supplies. I shall see these distributed to our artists post-haste. I can hardly wait to see the finished products. Alright, let's check this place out. Ooh. Why is that statue crying? Oh well, it's got. Oh, look at this! Fancy mural. Of course, there has to be a carrot. It's the bluebirds. I had hoped they would enjoy themselves, but I never imagined they would become so absorbed in their work, nor create such a magnificent mural. This is by far our greatest success yet. Art, truly you're making my task too easy. Counseling way. Do not call me that. 'Tis a relic of a life I care not to remember. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. Come on, guy. Noted. Would you like to try your pod painting? Huh. Not particularly. Oh, we tried. There is a distinct lack of unified vision here, yet somehow it works. Art is a mystery indeed. I had no idea that art could be so liberating. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Fun? Perhaps I once knew what that was like. Come on, guy, don't be such a Debbie Downer. With all the Loporrits you've helped, I'd like to think we've done our part. Still, we cannot stop. No, we will not stop. Not until we've helped Counseling Way and anyone else who has yet to find a dream. Managing station or imaging is not open allowing once wayward ways to vent their innermost emotions through the creative pursuits, yet there are Loporrits that want from new purpose, however. Can you expand the workshop to see what dreams may come true? I want to know why that Loporrit is crying in a pool in a pool. Man, that's a little bit of a weird design choice if you ask me, but what do I know? I'm not an artist. Oh boy. Alright. Got a fancy mural. Fancy statue. I want to know why this thing is crying in a pool. I mean, it's an odd design choice if you ask me. But it's kind of cool. So we got all the stations completed practically. The only one thing that's left to do is maybe this will change in the next park. I would assume this would change. This will be the last upgrade. But it's looking pretty nice. It's looking a lot better than what it did before. So, but we got one more rank to go through, and there's the big wrap-up one. So we got at least 2 more little quests we gotta go through. Then we'll be done. So, a couple more weeks, maybe about 3 weeks or so. Because the final rank takes at least a full week to go through. So. Once we're ready to go off to the final rank, we will be back. Alright, we are back. Take on another quest. Let's do it. It's the final upgrade. So, Dreaming Way, what's going on, buddy? Oh, lordy. Could you join us for a moment, Cecil? Sure, why not? My survey of Bestaway's borough morale indicates that the situation is as we suspected, though our efforts have reached the majority of wayward ways. A few yet remain in the doldrums. The erstwhile Counseling Way first among them, of course. I've stretched my imagination ever so hard as for dreams that might inspire them, but nothing concrete has come to mind. Kind of hard. I propose that we examine the issue of their personal motivation more closely. Per Living Way, they were once passionate about their work, after all. We cannot change the fact that the people of Ethereus won't be coming to the moon, live on the moon, but reaching out to them is hardly beyond our means. There is not stopping us from utilizing our Ashenford associates' communication skills to aid mankind, albeit remotely. thus making their old dream their new dream. But what sort of station would be suitable? One for sharing useful information with the people of Theris, perhaps a station that devotes can contact for questions. That would be quite similar to not counting Way's previous job. How would people contact us though? Might use one of those Garlean radios, so long as you refrain from any mind-bending schemes. Everyone in their minion seems quite happy to call me via Link Pearl. Everyone in their minion. Let's go for that one. That was funny. Link Pearls. I had entirely forgotten. They would have made finding you on Theris a lot easier. Unfortunately, to purchase dedicated Link Pearls for the entire population of the star, that would be stretching our budget rather thin, to say not of the nightmarish logistics of distribution. Aww. Oh, cool. Get through the option. Alright. Schemes sound bad, but radio sounds intriguing. Tell me more. Oh, you gonna make a radio station? And you can truly hear distant voices through the tiny box? Incredible! We must find a way to transmit to these radios. For science! Technically it is science, so you didn't really have to say that. Eyes on the project are oh shit. The Garland mod has such technology, it is likely the Charlans have studied it, if not invented some devices of their own. If so, well, they may have shared the secrets of Living Way. No doubt, Inventing Will has thoughts on the matter as well. I'll leave the technical details in your capable paws, Managing Way. In the meanwhile, I'd like to have a chat with... what's his name? Please join me in inviting them to join us! Text goes by... no! Oh guys, he's out gazing at the stars again. Alright. Where am I going? Yep, I'm way back over there. Alright. Hello, good sir. I've come to fetch you for a radio show. Talk show? Radio talk show? You want me to assist the people of Theris remotely? Construction of the station is underway as we speak. Using the magic known as radio, we can transmit all manner of noises across space and darker spaces. For instance, music. Goodness, we could share my music, couldn't we? Do not bother the people of Aetheris with that noisome beeping. Huh. Further employ the station of yours, sure there are myriad better uses. Better than music. Radio talk show host, if you ask me. Many of Aetheris' people lost loved ones during the final days, did they not? We could let them know that they are not alone. Or, purely as an example, you understand, we could use our unique vantage point to describe cloud formations. Oh, I don't follow. Huh. With that information, those on the ground could get more accurately predict incoming storms, forestalling ill-fated forays. That could be useful. You truly are an expert in helpfulness. Those things would never have occurred to me. I suppose I can come looking on you once you complete your facilities. Clearly someone needs to tell you where you're going wrong. Please do. I can hardly wait for you to join us. Together we shall create radio noises like no one has ever heard before. Though I suppose we need to actually finish the station first. Can't have a radio station without a station. We'll see you there in the Dreaming Workshop. Make sure to come. If I do, will you listen? Well, people call radio talk shows all the time, so why wouldn't they? Alright. Oh, it took me straight back. Alright. Convenient. Is construction proceeding apace? We're on schedule, though I have been waiting on Cecil's return. I trust she will have a little difficulty producing equipment to the vague and mysterious specifications provided by our Charlayan correspondence. Yeah, I'll be fine. If I may, we will require a microphone or several. I'm told that the material inside the device responds to sound waves to produce a signal that can be that can then be transmitted via radio. These are the materials. I assume you can manage with the rest on your own. I will do it just fine. Should you require additional supplies, as always, our stocks are with the Dreaming Supporter. Just a robot. I'll be occupied in ensuring that no one shocks themselves into a stupor while assembling the booth. But Dreamingway should be free to collect your finished creations. Alright. Building a microphone! Shouldn't be too hard. High quality! Man, my luck is just shit. Alright. Oh, of course I failed 85%. I was greedy. Naturally. No! God damn it. You know what to say, if it's not 100%, might as well be 0. Alright, let's try it again. There we go. This equipment is incredibly delicate, you say? Well, I suppose I don't need to shake the box, strictly speaking. Don't break my hard work! Well, it's even weirder than I expected. I should exercise the utmost caution as I hop over to Imagine with this, I promise. Why do you gotta hop? Why can't you just walk? I mean, you are a rabbit, I guess, but still. Ooh. There he is. So this is radio. Won't you dream of a brighter future with us? If you wish to speak to my people, the microphone is yours. I have always wished to speak with the people of Aetheris. I must ask, do you think my voice will reach them? Of course it will! That's the magic of radio. Well, he's optimistic for someone who's never heard of radio. Very well. I would like to assist with the station if you're still amenable to the idea. I want to find a harder working way. I promise you that. Look at that! It's so spick and span! And with that, the broadcasting station is complete! Though we might want to check whether it's working. We never did decide on the current content of our first message. For once, I fear I am rather at a loss. That's where our newest way comes in. Take it away, my friend. What? Me? There must be something you'd like to share with the people of Aetheris in honor of this special occasion. They even got carrot slushies. It's a fancy radio station. Test. People of Aetheris, are you there? Can you hear me as far away as I am? All the way from the moon? This music! I hope to be of use to you. I hope I can tell you something you didn't know before. I hope that in your darkest moments I can lift your spirits. But perhaps I should start from the beginning. For so long Where did that come from? the little, what the hell are those things called? The dividers? That just came out of nowhere. We awaited your arrival on the moon. It was to be under the most unfortunate circumstances, to be sure, yet that only increased the determination with which we set to our preparations. In the end, of course, the final days were averted. The moon was no longer needed. We were no longer needed. Make no mistake, we're glad for your fortune. If you are happy, we are happy. But for many of us, myself included, this marked an end to our very reason for being. Until some Loporrits dare to dream again, to show us that there is always hope so long as we reach for each other. Should you ever lose sight of your dreams, I hope you'll remember that you're not alone. When you're here, the future is a dream we all share. And now, the weather! How do we know if the theorists are actually reading or tuning into the radio station? Like, how do we know this? That concludes our inaugural broadcast. Thank you, one and all, for listening. How do you know anybody was listening? From the bottom of my heart, on behalf of Loporrit Kind, I wish you the very best. Was it long enough? I felt awfully short. Do you think they could hear well enough? Planets. One's the moon, one's the Earth. What's the other one? I suppose we should never truly know our audience. But if my voice reached even one person, that was enough for me. That is my dream. It's a happy ever after. All right. That's done. We have one last wrap-up rank to go through, and then that'll be it. Was that him behind the radio station now, or is that just a random Loporrit? It's a random Loporrit. Where is he? He's not there. Oh, there you are. He changed. He's not wearing. Honestly, I like his outfit better. I'm not a fan of the yellow, but to each their own. But we got one last wrap-up quest we gotta do, and that'll be it. So once we're able to go off to the next rank, which won't be for about another week from now, because it takes about a week to go to the final rank. So once we're able to go off to the next and final rank, or excuse me, next and final mission, we'll do that and wrap it up. So I'll be back. Alright. Rank is done. We're ready to go up to the final rank. So, Dreaming Way. Let's wrap this up all nice and clean, shall we? What's up? Dreams come true. What's this? Ear wiggle. I don't know how that's gonna work with me, but Cecil returns for the utmost import for you. After our inaugural broadcast, many of the Dreaming Workshop's Loporrits were inspired to share their own histories and aspirations via the radio. And it seems that people of the theorists have been listening. We've received a number of letters, you see, addressed to all in sundry ways. I haven't been able to stop smiling since I read mine. I'm painfully delighted. Yet I would doubtless be more so had my letter been delivered by a person of a theorist let me read that again. Yet I would doubtless be more so had my letter been delivered by a person of a theorist in the flesh. What do you say? So I'm playing mailman now? Those letters are for Coining Way, Inventing Way, Cooking Way, and the Loporrit with many names. Some of them Counseling Way, and others the voice behind the microphone way. In any case, I cannot wait to hear how they react. Alright. Not here to spend your carrots today. A pity. I do work so tirelessly to price our merchandise fairly. There you go. What was this? A letter from a Chilean economist? Oh heavens, it's happening! It's finally happening! Having read the fascinating tale of your success in establishing a new currency in an independent market, my colleagues and I would like to formally invite you to submit to our rousing quarterly report. Such a heartwarming letter I've never received. I must pen a reply post-haste, not to mention my submission. My thanks, Cecilo. Without your earnest cooperation, the carrots' time to shine may never come. Trust me when I say that my gratitude is beyond measure. Alright. Hail, Cecila. Have you seen a loose screw anywhere? No matter, I carry on regardless. Doubt not that this next machine will astonish even your adventurer's eyes. Here you go. Letter for you. A letter from a theorist. Curious. I wasn't aware that the post-Moogle teleporters had passed safety inspection. Let me see. Bugger me, these letters are tiny. Why the writer is Garlean. Restoration, recovered scrap, minimal explosions. I see. With this information, I can surely design a machine or two to assist in Garlemald's reconstruction. How fortunate that they did my broadcast. It's only a matter of time before my inventions are blood far and wide. First Garlemald, then Aetheris, and then the universe. I wonder if we'll ever rebuild Garlemald. I wonder if Garlemald will ever get the Doma, what's it called? The Doman Enclave treatment. But then again, that was its own small little instance compared to a whole map. So maybe Garlemald will never be rebuilt. Which kind of sucks because I don't want to see Garlemald when it was like, you know, a thriving city. Can I interest you in turn out the whisk? We've been overwhelmed with orders of late. What you see behind me is the last way standing. Nevertheless, I'm glad that everyone appreciates our theorist-inspired cuisine. I must confess, I worry that my inclinations still tend to heavily toward carrots. Yet I cannot hardly ask this a lot from other ideas. Here you go. Got a letter for you. Fresh inspiration, you say? I certainly hope so. A letter from Master Dick himself. What a happy surprise. And he's included a recipe of his own devising. This is precisely what I need to break free from my carrot-based confines. Let me know if this inspires any new dishes up there, he says. I certainly will. I hope that you'll sample whatever we cook up next. Alright, last but not least, you. Well, Matt, can I help you with anything this morning? Here you go. From me? From persons of a theorist? Oh, I hope I didn't say anything to offend them. The first is from a Garlean figure. Or refugee. Shit, I just messed that up. I miss my homeland dearly, but your voice reminded me that even here, I'm not alone. Thank you for lifting my spirits. And this one appears to have been written by a child's paw. Dear Radio Loporrit, how did you learn to talk like people? You're very good. I want to be a radio when I grow up too. Love me. They really are listening. I once believed I would never again look forward to tomorrow. But dreaming away his hope is infectious, isn't it? I owe him and you more than I could say. I'd like to share something with you, if you don't mind. I've been pondering a new name for myself. My dream may not have changed all that much, but I'm a different way than I once was. I was alone for quite some time, you understand. Long enough to make me appreciate the value of a kind word. Now that I've returned to the Fluffle, I find myself wanting to speak with your people in my Loporrit as much as I can. So, after some discussion, I have chosen to become Talking Way. I shall be a friendly voice to the people of Etheirys, and to those closer to home. I was expecting like a radio way or something. By which I mean, well... I hope you'll consider me a friend too. I won't have it any other way. Thank you, Cecil, for your kindness and for listening. The living way, I think. Too many fucking ways. With this delivery to your newfound friend Talking Way, the letters have been safely seen to the right paws. Dream will be surely delighted to know the joy with which they received. It's kind of a shame that they kind of blocked this off, because they could have made this like with how they made the little Lalafell house and Colisha. So it's kind of a shame they kind of blocked it off. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I have a highlights on my YouTube about the Lalafell house. Cecil, really excited, delighted. Yes. That's even better than I dreamed. The people of Etheirys have been ever so kind. Including those who have yet to listen to our broadcast. According to one of the letters managing we received, word of our station has spread far and wide, and many of your fellows are keen to get their paws on radios of their own. It's a little success, I'm afraid. But we're here to help. Eventually has gathered his disciples, and they are producing radios as we speak. We shall see them delivered to Etheirys with all speed. Can you imagine the whole star listening to us? Listen to us. I messed that up. To be honest, I wasn't certain that we would make it this far. To find a new dreams for each and every Loporrit seemed a monumental task. Yet look at them now. They've come so far. And who knows what they'll dream up next. Of course, as for me, I'm eager to start composing again. Get ready to hop along on my next hit. Oh boy. None of our dreams would have been possible without you, Cecil. On behalf of all of us, thank you ever so much. And remember, should you want a friendly ear or well-eared friend, we are always here for you. That's nice. Alright, we're done. Bloodsworn. May exceed experience points. Okay. Ear wiggle. Oh boy, we're done. That's it. We're done with the Loporrits. The last of the beast tribes for Endwalker. We're done. We did it. We did it! Ugh. Alright. Some new stuffs. Okay. We are done. Turn this in. So, that is going to be it for the Loporrit's Beast Tribe, or Tribal Quest, I should say now. What the hell? Yeah, look, a little minion running around. Wait. Weird. Anyway. So, I'm not quite sure what's going to be coming up next. They recently had a live letter talking about the next patch, 6.4, and a little bit about 6.45. Patch 6.4 is supposed to be coming out in late May. So, there's that. I don't know if there's going to be an event that takes place between now and then. There may or may not be, I don't know. There are like with the Shadowbringers, there are like let me show you. You go to there are a set of quests for the crafters, much like how there was with Shadowbringers. Over here. So these things, we've already did a few with with Miner and with the Fisher and Botanist. We just gotta do the ones that are associated with crafters. But I won't be doing these until I've actually hit the max level for all the crafters. So these might maybe I might do one of these. Much like with the Miner and much like with the last set, only one job could do them. So once you've done them, they're done. So if I do like this one for Goldsmith, that would clear out that. So kind of similar to how there was with Shadowbringers. So I might do one of those, if not a few, between now and then May, and near the end of May. So we'll see what happens next. And also for 6.45, they talked about things like increasing the level cap for Blue Mage up to 80, which means new spells to learn, new blue carnival stuff, so forth, and blah blah blah. So that's, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. There's also with 6.4 the next Pandemonium raid, the last of the raid set for Pandemonium. So there's also that as well, and a new tome grind as well to go along with the new Pandemonium raid. So wonderful, tome grind is coming back. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Well, I don't know, we'll find out. So thanks for watching, and I will see you then. Later.